We're here. Oh wow, people are here already. There are comments
Nice.
happening, and Hi everybody.
Hi.
Thanks for hanging with us and waiting to see this video.
I
Um,
know. I'm excited for you to see it.
yeah, neither of us. I don't. You've never done one of these before, right, Maren?
I've done the YouTube premiere thing, but not with a video. I've
Yeah,
only like typed and chatted with people. So this is a new feature.
yeah. So if we get shit wrong and are just total confused dorks, please be forgiving with us about it.
Yeah.
Oh, people are saying nice
Um,
things. That's nice.
good. Well, I mean, it's a nice song. It's like a love play. It's a love song.
It is. It is. It's a love song about how the best kind of love is hard to accurately depict in a love song, but we're trying.
Try as we may. I think we wrote it in a way. The end of the song saying like I'll be writing about you for the rest of my life. It's like we're never going to get it right in one song. It's an ongoing journey.
Yeah. Julia this morning said, "Baby, I'm so excited for you and the song coming out, and I'm so excited that you're singing about me finally and not some bitch from your past again." Those were her exact words this morning.
Oh, can relate. Yes. I love that she said that. It's so sweet. I mean, I'm always flattered when Ryan plays me a demo of a song that he's written about me. I mean, why would you not? How would you not? So this is like, and I love writing songs about songs. It's something that I've done throughout my career, but this one is definitely very pointed at Ryan, and he'd probably be very bashful for me to be saying this. But it's nice to have someone be the muse and be so nuanced and complicated and frustrating and inspiring. So I feel like this song and the video, especially that you guys are about to see, really complements it well.
Yeah. It's nice when someone can be the muse because they love you well and not because they love you extremely poorly and therefore you have a lot of complaints to air in your music. Because
Yeah.
so often, I think it's in some ways easier. It's easier to write when you're trying to figure out a difficult emotion, because the nature of a difficult emotion is the attempt to figure it out. You want to sort it through. But when you're basking in how great love is, there isn't that same desire to sort it out, to figure it out, because you just want to be in it and you want to be in it with that person. But with that said, I think
Right.
it's also important to be able to, expand on that in our music and get into the minutia of what it means to be in the good kind of love. And I'm grateful that both of us get to be in the good kind of love with the good kind of people.
Me too. And I'm really flattered that you are putting this on your record, your debut full length, right?
Yeah, I mean, are you kidding me? I'm beyond honored that we get to sing this song together. I I know you're you're about as you're about as bad at compliments as most of the people I'm close to in my life. And I've noticed when I've said in interviews when I'm like, I'm absolutely astounded that I have a song with Maren Morris because she's one of my favorite artists in the whole wide world. You're always a little uncertain of what to say, but I'm gonna keep saying it anyway because it's true.
Oh, thank you. I clam up because I'm such a fan of what you do. I think the first time I heard about you was my best friend actually worked on the Lennon Stella
Yeah.
Euro tour, so you were on that leg of it, and she was just saying this guy that opens for Lennon every night, JP, he is incredible. And so I went and checked out your music and became an instant fan of your writing and your voice. And then it wasn't until we got in the room together those few days when you were in Nashville that I realized you were an incredible musician as well. Like the second you got to the piano, I was like, holy shit, this is another kind of soul. So that I think that's when everything really clicked for the few songs we wrote, but this one especially. It was just you have such a particular playing style that really lends itself to this song, and it just gets me in the feels. It's very like reminiscent of Carole King to me, like Tapestry. Yeah. So
Well,
again, you're probably receiving compliments the same way I do, awkwardly.
well, I appreciate it, and I'm very flattered, and I'm so excited for people to see this video because it's I don't think it's what people are going to expect from the video, because it's kind of surreal and abstract, but that's what I love about it. You know, our main line of our chorus is "Love Too Big for a Love Song," and I think expressing that visually in a larger than life, almost like out in space, alternate universe kind of way is. I love this video so much. I'm so excited for people to see it.
Me too. It's definitely one of the trippier videos I've gotten to do, which I loved. It was and we covered so much ground in so short of time. I was only in LA for like less than 48 hours. And so, knocking this video out and having it turn out so beautifully, and all the special effects, it's like we didn't overdo it. They really are tastefully done and fit the song. And it's like love is surreal and abstract and not so linear. So I love that the video gets to be very literally out of this world.
Exactly. Yeah, and you're like singing on top of an old car in the middle of like space / the desert.
Wagon.
And then we're like floating on a mattress in the ocean, and then we're inside of a teacup. It's lots of weird shit that I absolutely love.
I know, me too. So we actually have a couple questions. It says, who reached out to who to write a song?
I tweeted at you, right?
Yeah, this was a Twitter friendship start, as all things are now. But yeah, I think that's the best thing about social media is like artists get to reach out to one another in a really direct way, and it doesn't have to be like through people's people. You can just be like, hey, on Twitter, I really love your music. If you're ever in town, write. And we did like less than a month later after that Twitter exchange.
Yeah. And that was my first time ever writing in Nashville. You were my first ever session in Nashville. And
so it's off to a good start.
I can only see it going downhill from here. I think I peaked early in my Nashville writing.
Yeah.
Okay, someone said, if this song was a cartoon character, what cartoon character would it be?
I feel like the video, it's not animated by any means, but there's a lot of like trippiness. I feel like it's sort of like a Miyazaki type of film to me. That's kind of what like it rings a bell of Spirited Away or Totoro. It's just like how weird and trippy it is, which is a cartoon. Yeah, I don't know if there's like a character in mind, but definitely that vibe. What do you think?
No, same page. I think that's a perfect answer. Also, Totoro was my shit when I was a kid. I loved that movie. Not just when I was a kid, also now. I love those movies so much.
Yeah.
What's the one? The Princess one was always one of my favorites.
There's like Kiki's Delivery Service.
Classic. That's a classic.
I don't know the Princess one. I know that they're all like on HBO Max now. All of those.
I didn't know that.
Ghibli films.
That's exciting.
Yeah, all of them. If you and Julia want to drink some rosé and watch some Miyazaki, you should.
We'll make that the celebration plan for tonight.
Yeah.
Okay. Some of these questions I feel like we've answered.
Yeah, we're very long-winded.
Can you
describe... So what? Oh, go ahead.
No, after you, please.
What inspired the title? I'm trying to think back to like the way that the song fell out that day in the room, because it really clicked. Like the whole concept clicked between you, me, and Jimmy Robbins, who we wrote this song with. Um, I don't know if we had that title coming in. I think it just sort of, we wrote the chorus. I'm probably remembering this incorrectly, but didn't we write the chorus first? Like,
I so often
to be,
in my
I
favorite
can't remember.
sessions, I have trouble remembering who said what or when, because it's not like it's not simple like that. Someone says one thing and then someone has an idea based on that idea, which then filters through someone else's brain and then comes out another way and then filters from someone else's brain. So it's ideas feel this session felt so collaborative. But what I do remember is you said that you wanted to write a love song for songs at the beginning of the session. That was
Yeah.
That's how you kicked it off, and I said I loved that idea, and then we started talking about it, and then it all kind of happened right out of the conversation. I mean, you cut all your final vocals, I think, the day we wrote it.
Yeah, that's my go-to. That's my move. Demo vocals for the
Yeah.
final master. Um, you wrote one of my favorite lyrics of the song, and you just blurted it out like you are one to do. I've realized, immortalizing my sincerity. I was just like, come on, you're gonna can kill me today. It just summed the entire song up, and like what we do for a living. Like hopefully these songs live on past our very finite lifetimes. I think, we don't want our songs to die with us. We want them to live on. That's why we, play shitty venues. That's why we do like weird favors just to like have our songs become bigger than we are, and not so conditional. And so I think that I am always attracted to the sort of beautiful mortality of songs and humans that write them. So I love that this song really brings that together, and immortalizing my sincerity. It's like, ugh, that's exactly what we do. That's what we do every day, whether a shitty song comes out of it or, something like this that we are proud to put our names on. I feel like that's all we're trying to do.
Yeah, I mean, if songs don't feel like the truth, they give me anxiety. I have trouble singing songs that don't feel honest. It feels like the same anxiety I would get lying to my best friend. It's hard
Yeah.
for me. So when a song feels this sincere, and that's something I've always felt in your music too. It always feels like I'm listening to you talk to me like we've known each other for years, and you're telling me about what it feels like to be you. And
Yeah.
I think
Well, same.
well, I think this song is definitely in that world. It feels so real, and to both of us, which is special.
Yeah. And, bless you.
Thanks.
We,
Pretend it didn't happen. Sneezes are very faux pas nowadays.
I know. Yeah. What did you say the day that we were shooting the video? You're like, sneezing is the new farting.
I probably did say that.
COVID. I laughed so hard.
Oh,
Anything,
but
anything fart related.
it's true. You get funny looks, and everyone doesn't want to be
It's
around
a
you.
bigger profile now. Yeah. Anyways, back to us writing this really deep, heartfelt song.
Mm-hmm.
No, but we have like 5 minutes till the video
Okay.
comes out.
Do y'all have any questions in the comments? Someone said I look like a young Prince Harry, which I'm deeply flattered by, because I've always wanted to be the like ginger Canadian version of famous British people, like either ginger Canadian Chris Martin or ginger Canadian Prince Harry. Either of those is fine with me.
I see both of those.
Or ginger
I
Canadian
never realized
friend.
you do kind of look like Chris Martin. I
Thank you.
just realized that. You look like you're related to him.
I would be deeply honored to have some lineage connected to that genius.
Yeah, not a bad one. Oh man. So I am also really proud that, the way that we kind of timed this, that we're kicking off 2021 with a song like this. Um, it just feels really positive, and I feel like people need that right now. It's just an injection of positivity, and not feel heavy. I feel like this song, although it is very weighted in truth, and um, we're bearing our souls to our partners in it, I feel like it's very uplifting, and it just makes me happy to listen to. And hopefully that's the general public reaction to it as well. But I feel like 2021 already needs something positive like this song.
I I feel the same way, and I mean, I think you did that in 2020 already. The Bones was my favorite song of the year. Like that's my song of the year, hands down. I'm so obsessed with that song. But the Bones, the Bones encourages a good, healthy love. I think I might have indirectly done my part in supporting some toxic relationships coming together with If the World Was Ending. So I have some making up for that to do in 2021 in romanticizing a good, healthy kind of love.
Well, I respectfully disagree. I think that If the World Was Ending is one of the most like honest, just like bare, romantic songs. And obviously, if we're talking Song of the Year, I hope you guys win Song of the Year in March at the Grammys.
That would be very cool. Um, but I'm not fantasizing about it too much as to maintain healthy expectations. But I I couldn't be more honored and grateful that we get to do this song together. It's still as surreal as it was for me the day I was driving to our session, literally listening to "Girl" to hype myself up on the way to the studio.
I
So
didn't know that.
yeah, I probably
That's
didn't tell you because it's very dorky, but it's true. Um, So I can't wait for people to see this video and hear the song, and it's just the beginning of hopefully a very long life that the song will have.
Yeah. Well, I know we are about to have our little premiere, but thank you guys for tuning into this. I think this is one of my first like video premieres for YouTube, so hopefully you could see us at least. But yeah, thanks for sending in your questions to me and JP, and I hope this song and video bring you guys a lot of light and uh, positivity. I know it's crazy, crazy times right now. Feels like it always is. But I know personally, music has been such a tonic for me the last year. And even though we're not touring right now, it's like, I met JP. I met you like in the middle of COVID and all this craziness, not being able to be on the road. The upside of that is like we got to find a week to write these songs together, and then this one fell out of it, and we got to collaborate finally. So that was like one of the silver linings of the year that the world kind of shut down.
Amen to all that. It's it's a silver lining I couldn't be more grateful for. So, guys, enjoy the music video. Thank you so much for kicking it with us to set it up, and we love you a whole lot.
Yes, we do.